Howdy. Today we're going to be writing equations. I'm going to tilt this up a little bit to make sure that we can see the whole page. So when we have an equation, a word problem, we want to start with our words, and then we want to identify the variable or name the variable. So what is it that we don't know? And we're going to give that a variable and make sure we show what that variable means. And then from there, we can set up our equation. So we're going to try this first example here. Jenny has 13 baseball cards, which is 7 more than 1/5 the number Billy has. So we've got our words. We need to figure out what it is that we don't know. And right now, we know Jenny has 13, but we don't know what Billy has. When it says the number, that is the question. The number, what number? So we need to name a variable, and it's the number of cards Billy has. That's what we don't know. So I'm going to name my variable B, and that's going to equal number of Billy's cards. That's what we're looking for. So now that I know what my variable is, and anybody who takes a look at my work will know what B means, I'm going to set up my equation. I'm going to read it over again. So Jenny has 13 cards, which is means equals. I'm just going to write my little equal sign right there. So Jenny has 13, which is, so 13 goes in front here. 7 more than, we know more than is going to be adding. So we're going to be adding 7 to something. 1/5 the number. 1/5 of the number. The number is now B. So we're going to take 1/5 of B. And let's read it one more time. Jenny has 13 baseball cards, which is 7 more than 1/5 the number Billy has. So I wrote it again. This all looks like it's set up correctly. I'm going to solve the two-step equation by subtracting 7 from both sides first. Those cancel out. I get 6 equals 1/5 B. And to get rid of the 1/5, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal on both sides. So multiply by 5. And that's 30. So B equals 30. That's our answer, but I want to be real specific in my answer. So if I was going to say, you know, what the outcome of our word problem here, I would say that Billy has 31 cards. So Billy has 31 cards. I would like you to try this you try right here, set it up in the same way. So go ahead and pause it and you try it. Okay, so we're going to go over this one in class to see how you did. Let's look at our second example right here. It says Juan's father was 29 years old when Juan was born. This year the sum of their ages is 53. Find their ages. Now when you first read it, it seems pretty easy, but we got to think, what is it we don't know? I know that Juan's father has to be at least 29 years old. I know the sum of their ages is 53. I don't know how old he is, so I'm going to go ahead and write J for that's what Juan's age is. I don't know that for sure. And we also don't know Juan's father's age. But there's something I know about Juan's father's age. I know that he's 29 plus however old Juan is. So we could say that, you know, Juan's father is equal to Juan's age plus 29. So those are two things we can identify before we set up our problem. So it says this year their sum of their ages is 53. So over here I'm going to write is 53 because I know this plus this is 53. So I'm going to go ahead and just write that. So Juan's age plus Juan's father's, I wrote 25, it's 29, I'm sorry, which is 29, is equal to 53. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Juan's age plus his father's age equals 53. So let's start solving this two-step equation. First, we need to combine our like terms. So it would be 2j plus 29 equals 53. And then we're going to start our first step by subtracting 29 from both sides. So 2j equals, that would be 24. And then we're going to divide both sides by 2 to get rid of the 2. And that means that 1, I'm just going to write a little arrow, 1 is 12 years old. And it says find their ages, so I would say in my answer, 1 is, 12. And Juan's father is, that would be 12 plus 29, so he's 41. And that would completely answer that word problem. So go ahead and also try this last you try, and we'll go over that one in class as well. And I will see you soon. Good luck with these. Take your time.